Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Ptáčkowi.
And why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the
Trouble's going on in the county. It's me.
What's Lord Zemmy's wedding like?
It was nice.
Oi, Voigt.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads here.
Oh, I wouldn't want a repeat of our last.
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Tss. Don't worry, I'll find you. Ah! Sackler.
But for sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf. Whatever worries he has.
Excuse me.
He invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat. but I didn't speak with him.
Did he seem off to you?
All them bookworms seem off to me. Although it's true, he was looking a bit... absent.
I met him a few times while I watched the tower. Almost every time
That's that.
No, but then I clear my throat and he's...
I finished hauling the sacks.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to...
Aye, but I've only got work in the...
Well, I'm a blacksmith too.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might actually be some use. Tell you what, go to the... So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, and there's only one nag stable.
All right.
How many...
Well, it depends. Usually 4,
All right.
but a horse has
Aye, but Kabat's miss...
1.
You'll find everything you need,
All right.
and now And when it's done, bring it to... Lads, this here itinerant is my new helper.
Lay down his life for our sins. I beg you and...
Guard,
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
sorry to bother you.
You know Thomas.
Well, that's a really long story, but...
Talk. Thomas is lying in a fever. Them bastards cut him up good.
And the Maiden Tower?
You in Trotsky for the first time, eh? We call the second one the Crone. There's some legend about it.
What exactly is wrong with Thomas?
He was badly wounded in a fight. Only a few days ago he caught a fever.
I'll be going.
Thanks. Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas may...
Christ, pardon me.
What's the matter, good wife?
Because of that damn black. The lock on my spice chest is stuck. How am I to bake
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you...
I know how to do it.
All right, I'll wait.
Still no sign.
None at all.
But how can the black...
How do you think? And then he promises to...
But the blacks...
I know he is.
Seems to me he's just...
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy rat.
Oh well.
He ought to.
Christ Jesus, lay down his life for our sins. I beg you and...
I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. This'll take a bit longer. It needs heat. It's cold.
Let them know that they are not alone in their afflictions, but that Christ is
Good.
forever by their side.
This won't take long now. Oh, finally. So I got what I needed?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out.
Do you know how...
You can't. Usually, that is.
I understand.
Take care then.
Careful.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Make sure those liver bursts are well roasted. So
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
And when that's all done, let the maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show
Where's
me
that
up in front of
ginger?
his lordship.
How am I to make that gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny dog who took it. Why do I even bother?
Quick, quick!
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
I don't want to see any eyes here. Me again. messing up again. Christ almighty!
The second toll for Hans.
Good day.
Excuse me.
Lay down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your good servant.
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there,
you
though.
heal him.
And not a
Go
step
unsolicited.
further than the kitchen.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for
I suppose you're away.
damn right. Or at least a bit of...
I can see if...
Hey, I need...
You might... Oh, I can try and...
Haven't you got...
Not really.
Go and look then. I'd go myself, but if someone...
I'll figure it out. Why don't you go...
Are you daft? That's the nobles.
I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet... Where do you think you're going? You've no business upstairs. Stay... If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. I'll have to go on to you too.
Merciful God, grant that our Captain Thomas may come. I beg you, let his wounds be healed. You take him from this world. Welcome him in to your heavenly kingdom. Take him to the blessing.
Hey, you must have stolen that from us. And now you're walking round with it on.
Good day.
Good day. bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, the rabble runs rampant over the country.
If there's anyone who's in the know about the troubles going on in the county.
What's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and...
Hey, Wojtek.
Can't you see
I ain't seen you here.
I'm new here.
It's great to have some...
Oh, I wouldn't want...
Are you also helping?
Sure. And I'm sure Wojtek...
I wouldn't want...
Thanks a lot.
You should thank me for not saying what you're really doing. And now come and give me...
That's just...
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about the Chamberlain.
That's another matter.
And what?
Have you ever set eyes on
Careful.
Why do you think? It's from all those worries he has.
Oh, how do you know that?
Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
That's that.
Excuse me.
What if, of course, it will, and you come?
Do you know...
It's
I'd like...
a kind.
Why...
You know,
Like you...
naturally.
Why...
The search.
I'll be...
Go. Till we meet again.
I saw him, but I didn't speak with
I finished...
him. How should I tell?
Well, I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, really? Then you might actually. I'll tell you what. So fire it up and make. And there's only one nags.
All right.
How? Smart, but
One.
you'll find.
All right.
And now and when it's done, lads, this here itinerant is my new help.
upon himself our longings and show us the path.
That when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Damn wretch. That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Oof. I'm halfway there.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
Christ Jesus, he laid down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and good Christian. I beg you to...
Damn wretch.
Fine. Now to temper it.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
About that horse.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing...
No.
You're a smart one, eh? He's our groom. Just between the two of us.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. And you know who gets in the
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go back to what I was doing.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the feeling.
Let's just say...
Not quite.
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're off, a very nice turquoise...
Who did you lose?
Father Nicodemus.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble or...
Naturally. What about those lots?
Shh.
Let's see what you...
Yeah, maybe next time, man.
Talk about the inheritance.
It seems like you'd be...
I'll lay a yak down on it, so I'll be quite glad if you join.
I heard you have a certain
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar...
Hang on.
And who should I give it back to? Besides, you've got to admit a rose wants its own turn.
Or lose it in a game of dice.
I'm a priest.
Let's play for it then.
Certainly. Why not?
Maybe...
As you wish, friend.
So, are you...
Indeed, I...
Do you still have that rosary?
I do.
Hang on.
And who wants its own...
Or lose it.
I'm a priest.
Sorry, but I'm...
Suit yourself.
What did you...
Certainly not. Although it...
And isn't playing...
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing...
Romans? Are you a real priest at all?
Ah, that's exactly what... Which, by the way, I successfully...
Bah.
Heavenly... As you wish, friend.
So...
Indeed.
What did you...
Sir,
And
it's not as if...
I never...
They sat...
Cold?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Never mind then.
May the Lord bless...
I'm Henry.
My name's Votava.
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I was sleeping in the woods for a week and I want... So? I says to hell with... I slept like a baby.
It seems to me you...
Aha. What do you need?
I need to get inside the camp.
Like locks? I'll give you a piece of advice for... If you want to rob the nobility...
I'm not planning to steal anything.
Well, that sounds pretty odd. But we did a job together near Yichin. He pretends he don't know me.
Ah, right, Kabat.
See then.
And what can...
What do I know? And now I'll be hauling...
Sounds to me like it's not...
My neck has graced half the stocks, the worst of the new ones. They've... Once in Rumburg, they had brand new pine stocks.
My word.
And what did you...
I got into a brawl.
Fuck me. You brawl...
I'll be going.
Sure.
Do you know how I can slip... What? Oh, no,
You're a barrel of laughs, eh? But if you hang around here long enough and make yourself use... Once in Sternberg, I even got...
I doubt you'd find much of that.
As it happens, I found a nice book that...
I'll be going.
Sure.
What about those lockpicks?
Suit yourself.
What about those lock... Let's see what you've...
Yeah, maybe next time then.
Do you know...
You...
I understand. What's the matter?
Because of that damn... The lock on my spine. How am I to...
How can...
How... And then he...
But the...
I know.
Yes.
I wouldn't...
Can I help?
No. Unless...
Oh, you said that. So the blacksmith is...
Aye. And he ain't deep.
Sure. As it happens.
It's in the...
Yeah, but I'm not allowed that.
Never mind that.
With a father's love, and upon all who suffer,
What a day.
feel the pain
In the morning,
and other
and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Boy.
When the king commands. Quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idle here.
It happens.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen. Hang on. Where's that ginger?
What do you think you're doing?
How am I to make that gingerbread? I'll bet it was that ninny dog who took it. Why do I even bother?
Christ almighty! liverwursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half-cooked. Oh, this talk of food makes my stomach...
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once.
That wagon has to be out of here before his lordship returns.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride
Hey, when
doesn't hear
it's
you.
true, it'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside. About that, when I hear what you're saying,
Leave it alone.
What's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
They're not going to move on their own. Get to it.
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Well, I'm all ears, Master Philosopher.
it's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
We still got a king, though.
Now, Wenceslas is worse.
To a stinking fish head. I don't want to hear any of
Lord Zenny's wedding like?
It was nice.
Oi,
I.
I'm head.
Oh, I...
Are you?
No, just like... Oi,
What? You?
Oh,
if you want to...
don't worry.
They're not going to move on their own. Get to it.
Christ, what a day. Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot, so he's got to do a lot of stuff on his behalf.
That's that.
But for sure, chamber.
I think.
Oh.
I'm a.
Oh.
Aye.
Then you might have. So fire and there's only.
All right.
How many?
But one.
You'll find.
Or
and now and when it. Lads.
It was nice.
Oi, Wojtek.
Can't you see I'm...
I ain't seen
I'm head.
you.
Oh, I wouldn't...
Are you...
No, just like with. Oi.
What?
You...
You...
Oh,
I can't. If anyone.
don't worry.
To see you, friend. I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to
Ready
rest.
for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
He loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Greetings.
Greetings.
That miserable black... Where is he now? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
And all other soldiers of Christ.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Well, I'm about half done.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
This is almost done. All finished.
And when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Gerazim the scribe. I've met him a few times while on watch at the tower. Almost every time I'm there.
About that?
Well,
Yeah.
well,
No.
He's just between.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took, and you know,
You?
exact. All right.
Do I get some?
Hey, I've no.
What did
You're.
Well, not.
But I'll.
Isn't there?
Well,
Who did?
fine. Don't. But with natural. Notice me and starts muttering to
I'm Henry.
My name's.
What are you here?
Me? I was sleeping in the. So I slept like.
And what can they?
What do I? And now
Sounds.
mine. The word once.
Do you know what?
You're a. But if you once in.
Without you,
As it.
it seems.
What do you?
I need to get in.
Like, I'll give you a. If you want to.
I'm not planning to.
Well, that sounds. We did it.
Ah, right, Kabat.
See then.
I'll be going.
Sure.
Hey.
I have that rosary.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella.
What about those locks? Shh. Let's see what you've got.
That's stolen. What are you?
What's that?
Because the lock out,
How?
out, and then
But the
I know.
blacksmiths are.
Uh-huh.
Can I help?
No.
Oh, you say that. Sure. As it
It's
yeah, but
never mind.
All other soldiers of Christ.
What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But
excuse
no.
me.
After all,
God be with
I'm
you,
just
my
a
friend.
stupid cook
Greetings to you,
banker
friend.
who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
Christ, pardon me.
Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. Thank you kindly, young man.
It's just cold.
If you want to get... Right to eat, stop by the kitchen.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
When that's all done, let the maids get started. Into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Sir.
You? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a...
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Sir, Species de Cupid, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or...
No.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's worse when...
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets...
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Did you get advice from anyone about it?
Well, so I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorski, and he advised me.
Yes?
It's a little awkward for me.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses.
I would expect so.
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewelry, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle. Naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously?
No, but...
I understand. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy. I don't have the necessary equipment.
You're free to use the surgeon's apparatus in his study. It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower.
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble.
All right. Besides caring for your mortal coil, the well-being of your soul shouldn't be neglected, sir.
What do you...
I think I could pray for your health. The greatest Christian physicians recommend healing in both the material and spiritual world. And you have a very nice chapel here.
Father Nicodemus takes care of that.
I'll go and get something for you.
Good. And make sure those liver... are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside and juicy on the inside. Nothing half-cooked.
If you're
Thomas
after
is a
some
virtuous,
leftovers,
faithful, and
the
good
kitchen's up top. I don't think...
What'll it be this...
What do you have for...
Maybe next time then.
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my...
Sorry to bother you.
You know Thomas.
I ran into him when I was begging along the road.
Thomas helped folk a lot. Thomas is lying in a fever. Them bastards cut him up good. Poor fella.
I don't think the bandits stole that rosary. I heard Cabot the groom found it tangled in the mane of Thomas's horse.
Cabot?
Shouldn't he give it back?
Indeed he should.
Should I deal with that?
No, no. But you did the right thing. Maybe that...
Could I?
Aye. Come with me. I'll take...
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning. But the castle chaplain, Petronel by name, ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on orders, the next day...
Do you know how I...
You can't, usually.
I understand.
See you later, my friend.
There at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the Sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him. I'm sorry.
The second toll for Hans.
Everyone to me. You there!
Pardon me for dis...
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. Unless you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela.
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Maybe I could help some...
The only one who can...
Where's the physician?
He was only meant to be gone for anyway.
I actually know a bit about medicine.
Really?
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is...
I'll figure it out.
Why do you want...
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai...
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
Yes.
I'll get going then.
Go.
Quick, over there.
Careful!
Quick, over there. How does it look?
Not.
Careful.
The third toll. I better get moving.
I hope you weren't planning on breaking in here. You shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And I've...
The fourth bell. bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine for Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
Who are you, actually?
Me?
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell.
They let me out.
Really?
The Chamberlain sent me.
That slimy toad?
Well, you look like you know your way around.
What?
Because we're birds of a feather.
How do you mean?
Well, let's just say we both go where we shouldn't be going and take things that don't belong to us.
Oh, really? You must be mixing me up with someone.
Really? Didn't you lose a comb by any chance?
What? How did you...
How? I know a thing or two. So, do you believe me? As you wish.
All right. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest...
And what if
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything he did.
All right.
And now get out of my way.
The 6th bell. Half the time is up.
Oh, excuse me.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
And don't gobble everything, fella.
Eh?
Sir, about...
Yes?
I have exactly what you need, sir. Sir, I'd recommend that you take this take it after every meal.
All right.
And now you ought...
Lie down?
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh,
And another thing.
yes.
Couldn't I go and pray?
Ah, that again.
Thank you, sir.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost...
Careful.
Faint from hunger. What? If they'd...
Let me pass.
All right, then.
Don't worry. I suppose you're...
Damn right. Like, or at least a bit...
I can try and...
Haven't you got it?
Not really.
Go and look, then. I'd go myself, but if someone...
I'll figure it out. I'll be going then.
Go.
The seventh bell.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be here. Thanks.
You're welcome.
What? Stop what you're doing with that lock right now! Surrender at once!
I surrender!
Try to pick that...
I'm sure that looks straight. I noticed that the lock was covered in a...
You want it?
That's right. Oh, that's not a lockpick.
It looks like...
Oh, they do look similar, but it's a cleaning tool.
So...
Aye, why not? It's easy. If you want, we can go and see your blacksmith. I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. That's just the way it's done.
I don't have time to talk to the blacksmith about such nonsense. The next time you decide to go about cleaning people's locks for free, you'd better tell them first.
If anything goes missing, I'll be after you.
Greeting. Greetings for you as well.
Who wouldn't notice her? This property belongs to someone else.
Careful!
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I, but this is important.
I'm not interested.
Oi,
I ain't.
I'm Henry.
Hey,
Oh, Yeah,
are you?
No, just like... Oi.
What? You?
Oh. Don't worry.
He'll be able to solve my problem. Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews and Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me.
Say you were insulting the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
The Lord be with you.
I was told to come...
Nice timing.
No?
That ain't worth a damn. I got the job, but the whole thing, there's one broad
I could help you with...
You could. Well, that'd be great.
Sure thing.
God be with you.
Good to see. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Christ almighty.
That's more like it. Here it is.
Sharp, without your help, the scout...
And then the...
I doubt...
Understandable.
Anyway,
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even...
Uh-huh. You don't mind building...
No. Such a fella has to know his place.
Would you happen to...
And what would...
I want to pray.
The chapel, eh?
And did he succeed?
Aye, he did. He climbed down into the well in the courtyard. And from there, you can get to the...
Oh.
Oh, aye. But they still caught...
What does that mean?
That the next Binyek would have to jump it.
Indeed. What was Binyek?
A certain buxom chambermaid.
I'll be going.
Aye. Take care, friend.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. Don't see something like that every day.
God be with you.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad. But I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure.
What is it you need?
What's that noise?
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Careful.
Thank her the...
Jesus.
She's...
Again!
No, you're right.
So help her.
She told me...
Jesus.
I'm...
There's this small red pot on a shelf there. I'd rather just don't get...
Sure.
I'm sorry.
I heard some... Are you 5 years old? Stop that! Are you kidding? Stop that! Huh?
Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
9th bell. Only 3 to go.
Hey, excuse me.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Hey!
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Ptáčkowi, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join, rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No. Oh, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Ptáčkowi, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there, but I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulster's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much, but you can keep that little matter to yourself. Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Oh, you mutt.
What would you like?
How long have you been serving in Trotsky?
And what are you after, any?
Nothing.
So, well, you won't, fella me lad. So, best be...
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to do something...
Finally! Thank you, and take care.
No need to sharpen this. This one is sharpened already.
Please.
I'm always
Enjoy the
glad to
peace and
see
quiet
polite
while
people
it
like you.
lasts.
See, that's what bothers me. That it ain't like this
Greetings,
all the
Master
time.
Guard.
You sure ain't easy to please.
I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong. Don't our learned physicians have a name?
I believe it's called boredom. What? If you not everything can go wrong, you're bored. And that's that. And if you're at a loose end, come round and I'll be happy to help. Plenty of bloody work to go around.
So, how did you end up at Trotsky?
Sir Otto hired me in Prague as his bodyguard and I reckon he sensed he was in danger. A band of scoundrels was lying in wait for us on the road.
How was your company ambushed?
It was well planned, I must admit.
What went wrong for them?
Hard to say. Maybe we were just lucky, and God was watching over us.
That's all there was to it?
If you really want to know what I think.
What do you mean?
It might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. Like I say.
Why do they call you Black Bartosz?
It's just a nickname, of course. Once you win a few tournaments.
So you're really a high-born knight?
Indeed. I'm Bartoszak of Drahonitz. My father...
Oh, sorry.
No. A man should earn a name for himself.
You must have been honored when the Royal Chamberlain chose you as his bodyguard.
That's simple.
I see. But what brought you to his attention? You have good connections, I suppose.
Depends what you mean. It was there Sir Otto offered me a position at his... I'd heard of Trotsky, of course, but I was still astonished when I saw it with my own eyes. Sir Otto spared no expense to...
Sorry, but We're about the same age, and I'd never have guessed you're a swordmaster.
We each have our own path, it seems.
What?
I may come from a noble family, but we're not. And I didn't have one, so
You became a mercenary.
That's right. I spent more time fighting.
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life.
I'd like to see the world too.
Well, I haven't been all that far either. But unless you learn from true masters, you'll never become a master yourself. Fortunately, these days there are plenty of swordsmen in Prague who will train you for coin.
I hope to make it to our royal city someday soon.
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honor.
I see you've got a dice table here.
Ah, I'd love to. Oh, wait a mo. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. They wanted to go looking for it.
Why don't you look?
I'm new here. I'm glad I made it out alive when Lord...
I'll gladly play.
Let's get to it.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Good game, friend.
Sakra.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? As you can probably... Our grandfathers didn't use... I'll be happy to show... As you wish. The first thing is to realize a sword has 2 blades. And thanks to your second... These are exactly the techniques that make the longsword an extremely... Now come and try it a few times. Good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
I'd like to learn...
Why not? I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield. Would you like me to show you? All right. As I attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Oh, and if you have a shield, now come and try it a few. Good. Good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
I'd like to learn a new combat.
Why not? If you are not afraid of fistfights, I was taught it by a good old Franciscan. But of course, first, you keep... It won't put up... Now come and try... Good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
What are you sneaking around here for, you crook?
your horse so we can get going.
Huh? Huh. Strange. To hell with it.
Settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstances? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised! Yes, you could! But then, you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions!
Sir, once more, I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you! I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, why are you rummaging around over there, you dirty thief? Here he is! Guards! Do something about that carry-on!
I surrender! Nyah, here you are. Time has come, and if I don't fight...
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works. Fine, if you return it, but don't do anything like that again.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Ptáčkowi, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. Careful.
Not unless I can.
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
So, Master
I don't want to hex you.
That's good.
I'll be careful.
Is there any work around the castle I can... Demons?
Quiet. But yes, unfortunately.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? But I suppose you could do it.
You want me to get involved with hell itself? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times with war, bandits. The devil took advantage of the chaos and sent his hellspawn here. The castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately extinguished, fiery moor. It's no wonder it's so close to hell. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region.
And I've never seen a... So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was... The good news is it's only 3 people, for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past?
We usually cleansed the infested places with the help of a priest or an apothecary. Except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the Maiden Tower.
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing? Did Lord von Berghoff sustain any injuries?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, and then simply make sure. I'm sure both the scribe Erasim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it. The question is if you're up to it, or if I should call in someone braver.
I'm ready to scour the castle. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the...
Very well. But don't stay any longer. I left the guards. If anyone asks...
You said something about a priest.
We've always used either holy water or... Which one would you prefer?
I'll try the water from the apothecary.
He supposedly went all the way to... I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, but don't make too much of a ruckus. God be with you.
While exploring the region, I came across several graves of your men.
Ah, yes. Cap, at least we know what happened here. God be with you.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting...
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching, but they got a lot more bold this... They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in my food, and they're constantly leaving their droppings in my kitchen.
Don't worry.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be. Be on the lookout for people walking arse first. That's how the demons disguise themselves, so you can't see they're hollow inside.
All right.
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. You have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. And every third...
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you said.
And one more thing to take to heart, but most of all, it was good to see you, my friend.
Oh. Did I imagine it? I must be mad.